what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Finest fellas here. I don't know if you can hear me or not. I'm gonna need some AOKs in the chat if you can hear me, and if you can hear the audio coming through as well. How you guys doing? We're streaming via the PC right now, and as you guys know, I'm quite limited with my experience on PC streaming. Alright, so if you give me a second, I'm also gonna be checking this over on my phone, so that I can see what's going on. You can hear me, but not the game. Okay. That's an issue. Alright, what I'm going to have to do then is I'm going to have to use my different headset. Because it doesn't like this one very much. So we'll get started with the live stream in just a moment, guys. As long as you can hear the microphone, that is an excellent start. We're going to bring out this headset. So many headsets. I am the king of headsets. Right, yeah, I thought that would happen, so I've got my backup headset ready. And all I have to do is change over these cables, and we should be finished. But you can hear the microphone. Say yes in the chat. And you're right, my camera is a bit weird. It's a little bit off-centered. Let's try and enlarge the camera. Whoa! That's way too much larging. Hey! That's taking up too much of the screen. Oh. There we go. That's fine. Alright. Can you guys hear the microphone? Let's do that. Can you hear the mic? Let's type that in there. But in the meantime, let's switch over our bits here. So I've just popped in my other headset. Mr. Legit saying we can hear everything. Wait a second. You could hear the game? Alright, hang on. Could you hear the game? Can you hear the game now? Because I can't hear it. Right, you guys can hear the game. I can't hear it, though. Weird. Right, give me a second. Let me come out of the game, down at my desktop. Okay, now I can hear the game. Put that there. Now all I have to do is put that on and make sure that works. Now I'm going to make sure the speakers are turned up here. Can you guys hear the game now? I want to see some yeses in the chat. Hey, we can hear the game and me. Woo! Good start. Alright. I'm seeing it on my phone as well. The quality's fine. So, ladies and gentlemen, now that we've got the technical issues out of the way, welcome to Total War Warhammer 2. Okay, now I've been playing this game for quite a while. Okay, we've had Total War on the PC for a long time. But this is the second iteration of Warhammer Total War. Now, this is based, I don't know if you guys have ever seen or played the tabletop version of Warhammer. You've got two different versions. You've got like 40k, which is like guns and shooting and futuristic stuff. And then you've got fantasy-based Warhammer. Okay? Now, this is like a different twist on the fantasy tabletop version of Warhammer. We're going to be starting off a new campaign today. Now, we've got two campaigns. We've got the Eye of the Vortex and Mortal Empires. I'm going to play Mortal Empires simply because I want a nice, chilled out, relaxed, slow campaign with all of you guys without having to worry too much about objectives and all the rest of it, okay?
We must preserve this world.
Whatever you say, sir. So as you can tell, guys, we're gonna have some different races we can play as, and I promise you, I'll get to the chat in just a second. I promise. I'm gonna need some people to cast their votes on which race I'm going to play. Alright? The races I have that are available to me, don't worry about the lords, we'll get to that in a second, don't worry about the characters. The races that I have available to me are the High Elves, as we can see here with Tyrion. We have the Lizard Men. Okay, so we've got High Elves, Lizard Men, Dark Elves. And like I said, we'll get to the heroes in just a second. There's multiple heroes you can choose from. Skaven.
Triumphant, yes.
Yes. These guys are awesome. You've got the Empire, which is the humans. So, High Elves, Lizard People, Dark Elves, Giant Rats. The Empire, which is the human race. You have the Dawi, the Dwarves. Alright, the Dwarves are really cool to play as, and they have quite a few heroes. Alright, and next to the Dwarves, the Stunties, we have the Orcs, the Greenskins. Alright? And they're quite fun to play as well. They're played quite differently to some of the other factions in the game. We have the Undead, we have the Vampires, alright? These guys are really, really cool. They have a great selection of units to choose from. If you guys are into your gothic kind of undead skeletons and zombies and all the rest of it, this is probably your faction.
Warrior King.
Is he going to say anything else? No, he's not. Then you have Bretonia. You have the French Knights. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is Bretonia, another human faction. These guys are all about their knights, their chivalry, their peasant army. Okay, these guys, I'm not very good at playing Bretonia. I think they're shit, but they have very, very good cavalry. Next, we have the Woodland Elves. Now, they're very difficult to play as, okay? So that's all that needs to be said about them. We have the Beastmen. The Beastmen, Hordes of Chaos. These guys are, well, they're Beastmen. They're awesome. They just destroy people. Okay, guys, and last, but certainly not least in my roster, I know there's more factions to play as, but I don't have them. You have Chaos. Alright? The forces of Chaos. The Dark Gods. The Bringers of the End Times. Chaos. Alright, now, there are quite a few factions here for us to choose from, so let's go get your votes casted right now, guys. Name the faction that you want to see. I'll go through them quickly again in order, okay?
We can achieve
High
much
Elves,
together.
Lizard Men, Dark Elves, Skaven, the Empire,
I am the
Dwarves,
White Dwarf.
Orcs, Vampires, or the Undead. Bretonia!
I will indulge you.
I can't say that properly, it's just too funny to say it this way. The Wood Elves, the Beastmen, and Chaos. Let's see those votes in the chat right now, ladies and gentlemen, and let's see what we're gonna go for. How I got pen and paper around here so I can take some votes down? I have a pencil. Do I have any paper? I'm sure I can find some. Yeah, there's some paper in here. Look at that. Hold on here. Oh, yeah. Alright, guys. Going through the chat, I'm going to see what I've missed out on. Lee Ryder, Voltrix, Savo, Stormplays, Mr. Legit Sub. Who else we got? We got Mark UK, AJ Ubaha. We've got The Rag. Did I say Mark UK? I'm pretty sure I did. Welcome, 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 ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming in to the live stream today. We've got Andreas, the man with the voice of an angel. I've clicked off the screen. I'm so sorry. Here we go. I might do that a few times, so just forgive me, alright? Alright, let's see what we've got people voting for. So, starting from where Nightbot kicked in. Right, we've got the Rag saying the Undead, so we've got the Vampires. This is a shit pencil, but I'll have to do. I don't have anything else, do I? So we've got the Vampires. We've got Voltrix saying, I don't know anything about this game, lol, I feel lonely. Poor Voltrix, buddy. Mark UK going for the dwarves. Rag saying the, oh, hang on. AJ, that's a hard pick. Dark elves or dwarves? You're gonna have to choose one, AJ. Sevo, dwarves, because I love dwarves. We've got 2 for the dwarves. Lee Ryder saying dark elves. Oh, okay. We got 1 for the dark elves. Mr. Legit saying beastmen. Sound pretty self-explanatory. They really are, dude. The beastmen are fun. They just screw people over. AJ's going for the dark elves. We got 2 for the dwarves, 2 for the dark elves. The Rag votes for the vampires. Alright, we're really tied up here. Voltrix saying, I don't know anything about the game at all. Just choose a faction that you want to see, buddy. Mark UK's going for the dwarves. I think I've got that one already. Andreas saying the undead. So that's another one for the vampires. Bringing the vampires into the lead with 3 votes. Wolverine, how you doing, my friend? Voltrix, you are going to be the vote caster, man. We've got 3 for the vampires. The vampires are in the lead, alright? Not only that, we have 2 for the dwarves, 2 for the dark elves. I need a couple of more people to now re-vote, okay? It's between the vampires, the dwarves, and the dark elves. I need people to choose between those 3 now. Now that we've really rounded it down. So let me show you some of the heroes, just in case you want to change your mind. Okay, so what have we got? We've got the vampires. Let's go back to Pimp Daddy over here. Where is he? So we've got Pimp Daddy Karstein.
Thine right is mine.
Okay, Manfred von Karstein,
Master
Helmund
of
Gorst, and we also have Heinrich Kemmler for the vampires. Over for the dwarves, we have quite a few heroes. We've got Thorgrim Grudgebearer. We've got the White Dwarf. I don't know how to pronounce his first name. We've got Belgar Ironhammer.
The Slayer in me
Iron Fist. Alright, so we've got quite a few dwarf heroes we can choose from. The other one was the Dark Elves. So the Dark Elves, we have Malekith, the Dark Lord himself. We have Morathai, the Queen of the Dark Elves. And no, before anyone asks, that's not her nipple. That is just a very skimpy bikini. Okay?
Come on,
and then
girl,
last but not least, we have Lockyer Felhart for the Dark Elves, ladies and gentlemen. Voltrix giving it up to 4 votes on the vampires. We're now up to 4 votes on the vampires, ladies and gentlemen. AJ still staking with Dark Elves. It looks like vampires have won, ladies and gentlemen. I'm seeing a lot of vampires in that chat. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's now go and pick a lord for the vampires campaign. I don't know how good I'm going to be. I'm just going to put that out there. We may have to play a couple of campaigns because I don't know how good I'm going to be.
The true von Karstein.
Once again, for the lords that we're going to vote on now, ladies and gentlemen, we've got Manfred von Karstein, the undead daddy of the vampires, alright? Now, he has got some quite interesting faction effects, okay? Minus 15% upkeep for Graveguard and Black Knights. His starting units are Crypt Ghouls, which are our damage dealers, poison attackers. We have the Vargulf, which is a giant undead bat. Alright, armor piercing, very fast, regeneration. So this is the line breaker unit. We also have some Fel bats. They're bats. They're shit. Okay. Who else we got? We got Helmund Gorst. He's our necromancer. He is the man who's going to be casting all our spells. Alright, let me see. Charge bonuses, casualty replenishment. All units in Helmund Gorst's army receive poison attacks. He gets a unit of Graveguard. He gets the Corpse Cart, and you get a Dire Pack Wolves. Okay, so that's quite an interesting character to use. We have Heinrich Kemmler. I don't know what he is. What is he? He's also a spellcaster. Okay? He has... In battle, Heinrich can summon Krell, a powerful hero. So he's a summoner. Okay? He gets also some Dire Wolves. He gets Cairn Wraiths and some Hex Wraiths. So some ghost units to bring to the battlefield. Alright? We got the Rag saying the First Lord, which is Karstein. Andreas saying Karstein. Kroza, Stormplay saying Karstein. That's 3 on Karstein. Voltric saying Karstein. AJ saying the second guy. It looks like we're going for Manfred von Daddy Karstein, ladies and gentlemen. I'm only going to be playing on normal. Like I said, I'm not good at this game at all. Let's go! Loading times are a bit of a bitch in this game. I do have this on my solid state drive, and I do have this on my GeForce graphics card optimization, so hopefully the loading times won't be too bad. But during the loading screens, obviously we can go and have a chat and everything like that while we're waiting on it. For like the initial load time's quite bad, but we'll see what happens, guys. Mr. Legit saying Karstein as well. Nice. He is a badass. He's quite good. He's the damage dealer lord. He's effective in melee combat, can use spells, but most effective in the front lines buffing his troops. Alright, let me see. Ben saying I'm playing Total War Rome 2 at this moment. Oh mate, we gotta play against each other sometime. Or we could do a siege battle, you know? That would be interesting to do for a video if you're up for that sometime. Mustang, what's going on, man? Good afternoon, sir. How are you doing? AJ saying I've always wanted to play Warhammer, but unfortunately my laptop will not be able to handle it. I don't know, like, it's not overly demanding. You might not be able to play it on ultimate settings, or like the ultra settings, but I'm sure you'd be able to play it nonetheless. Yeah. Does anyone still play Rome 1? I don't personally know, but I know some people still do. Some people still play the original Total War, which was Shogun. You know, that was really cool. Oh, yeah, Ben, don't worry about skill levels, mate. I'm horrible at all the Total Wars on multiplayer. I just play the campaigns and stuff, man. Lee Ryder saying they have Warhammer on the PlayStation 4. Yeah, but they won't have this game. This game's way too advanced for console. They'll probably have Warhammer Vermintide. They'll have... what's that other one? What's that... They have another one. It's not just Vermintide and Vermintide 2. They have... Oh... Is it the City of the Damned or something? I don't know, but they do have a couple of Warhammer games on the PlayStation. They should have Warhammer Space Marine. That's like a 40k thing. They should have Warhammer Inquisitor, Warhammer Space Hulk. I know they got Space Hulk. I was thinking about that on my VR. That would be kind of cool. But they don't have this game, unfortunately. Lee Ryder, not sure. Warhammer 40k. Yeah, so that'll be Space Marine probably, or Inquisitor. Unfortunately, this is taking a very long time to load. I don't know why that is. I might have to reload the game or something. But we can read these. Manfred von Karstein has risen again, and his power and agency over the undead remain as strong as ever. Binding a host of resurrected horrors to his will, Manfred has marched against the former keep
Castle
at Drakenhof,
is back in your hands, my unliving sire. Yet you have many enemies, both living and dead, who balk at the threat of a von Karstein reigning from his ancestral stronghold. Much needs to be done. The Tempelhof brood control the lands to the north, as far as the River Ster. Conflict with them is inevitable, but your will is indomitable. Take their lands, burn their crypts, and deploy their own dead against them. The high mountains to the south are infested with dwarfs. Your homelands will never be safe with such an enemy so close. Make plans to drive their stunted kind out in time. Greatness
not bad
runs
advice.
Throughout the von Karstein bloodline, my lord. Glory shall be yours, if you are ambitious enough to seize it.
Alright. I'm hoping for some smooth gameplay today. I'm hoping it's not too buggy for me. I know I'm live streaming it. Alright, so we have our first mission. Alright, advisor. Off you go. Mission issued. Engage the enemy. Defeats an army belonging to the following faction in battle. Tempelhof, which are those guys on this screen. That way. Description of the mission: the Tempelhof brood must be crushed in battle before they are able to regain their strength. Another victory against Van Kruger's armies will leave his lands ripe for the taking. I'll get 1,000 currency in return. Alright, vampire counts. How they play. Vampire factions can raise the dead, allowing them to quickly assemble huge armies, particularly in areas where large battles have already been fought. Vampiric corruption is something that we need to put into the earth. I'll show you what vampiric corruption is, okay? If we look at my land right now, okay? It's dark, it's swampy, it's misty and undead feeling, and it's quite horrible. You'll have spider webs and ew everywhere. And then if we go over here, this land belongs to the dwarves, okay? Now, there's no corruption on their lands. It's green. There are forests and light, and it's living, you know? So if we were to corrupt their land would slowly start looking a little bit more vampiric, and then we can move our troops onto their land without dying. Storm, how much is a decent gaming PC? You're looking at least £1,000 pound sterling. Alright, so this is our capital. Let's get rid of these world events. Shoot. Alright, so Castle Drakenhof. This is our capital. This is our main building where we can put other structures on, okay? Now, don't worry about all... Well, for me, it's over here. For you guys, don't worry about all this stuff here. Okay, because this stuff, well, it's not really worth you guys paying much attention to. It's more the stats and bonuses and stuff that I will receive from having this building. The main important one is literally just right here, okay, the garrison. You know, provides 4 crypt ghouls, 4 skeleton spears, 2 fellbats, and 2 vargheists as my garrison for having this building. Okay, so I'm going to increase my castle, allowing me more build slots. Okay, we already have a cemetery, which provides us with zombies and skeleton warriors. They're both pretty terrible, but later on it'll give us some of our best units, which are the Grave Guard. Alright, let's build some upgrades. We don't have access to much right now. I don't really want dire wolves. I don't really want any of that, to be honest. I'm gonna wait. Let's go check out Manfred von Karnstein. Alright, so we've got our lord right here. He's a spellcaster, he's armored, and he's a melee expert. We have some crypt ghouls, which are our damage dealers. We've got some skeletons and zombies just to soak up some damage. Literally, their description is a meat shield, okay? We've got our Vargulf, which is an undead bat, and a flock of bats. Our first mission is to go and attack the enemy army. We're gonna do that right now. Okay, so here's an important screen for anyone who plays Total War, especially Total War Warhammer 2. You get to see what you have. Okay, so what you've got over here, this is your army, versus what the enemy's bringing over here. Alright? Now, in the middle, so if you guys are looking, this bar over here is half yellow, half red. This is the balance of power. So if you go into a match and it's dead center, yellow and red, okay, you have a 50-50 chance of winning if you were to auto-resolve, okay? That is an option. You can just auto-resolve the battle and you have a 50-50 chance of winning, okay? But as it says here, automatically resolve the battle if you have a clear advantage over the enemy, okay? You will have better chances at victory if you fight the battle yourself. Only auto-resolve if you're seeing a smidgelet of red, okay? Because I promise you, the game will screw you over and give you more casualties than you deserve. So we're gonna go fight this ourselves so that you guys can go see the battle. Voltrix really wants the game now. Yeah, it's not bad, mate. It's pretty good. I've played hundreds of hours on this game, off camera and stuff, you know? Whenever I'm not streaming or playing games on my console, I'm on my PC playing strategy games like this. Mr. Legit has too much on his mind, can't keep up with what I'm saying. I'm burdened, dude. Talk to us. What's happening, man? Storm, would it be able to run Rainbow and stuff? What? What, the PC I was telling you about? Yeah, man. I mean, my PC only cost me 1,400, I think. And that's got a GTX 1060 graphics card. I've got DDR4 RAM, 32 gigabytes. I've got a solid state drive, 2 terabytes of storage. Liquid cooling system. I've got the Ryzen 7 CPU. I've got all my boxes up here somewhere. You know, so I've got all this stuff in my PC, and it runs like a freaking beast. Alright, so advanced movement controls, I know all about that. I don't know why it's taking so long to load in. It's probably because we're live streaming. But here we go, guys. This is what the battle looks like. Alright, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of everything that's over here because I don't want that in my way. This is your magic screen. Risk magic for more favorable wins. I've got 15 magic reserve. I'm happy with that, so I'm going to start my deployment. This is the deployment phase, okay? The enemy are all the way over there, so I'm going to set up to meet them. I'm going to get my zombies, and we'll show off the units in a second. I'm going to get my front row of zombies as my meat shields. I'm going to have skeletons on either flank of that, so I can flank around. Who else we got? Crypt ghouls will back up the zombies. Manfred von Cardaddy is going to stick next to the zombies. We're going to have our fell bats here because they're just going to be used. I'm probably going to kill off my bats because they're pretty crap. We're going to have our big bat over here. Right. Let's go take a look at some of our units. It is going to be pretty dark because this map is really dark, okay? These are our zombies. Okay? These guys are pretty cool. I'm not going to lie. Pretty cool. This big bastard is our Vargulf. Like I said, it's a pretty dark map, so you're going to have to excuse the map. Not all of these maps are dark, okay, so don't worry about it. These are our skeleton sword unit. These guys are pretty cool. They walk pretty funky. They're all in sync with they're funny as hell. And we've got more skeletons over here. In the back, we have our crypt ghouls. Alright, these are little dudes. It's very dark right now. It's very difficult to see them. Where's Manfred? Here he is. The aura of death coming off of him. This is Manfred with his scythe and sword. Vampire Lord. He's really damn cool. And then we have a flock of bats. They're just awful. So we're going to get started here. Alright, Mr. Legit, man. But if you ever need to talk, man, we're always here for you. So we've gone ahead and started the battle. I'm pretty comfortable with my front line. Okay, so what is our enemy brought? He's got some wolves, which are fast attack. They're really fast flanking units. He's also got 2 zombies, and he's got 2 skeletons. Nope. 3 zombies, 1 skeleton. He does have a lord. He's got Dieter the Stickler as a vampire lord. Okay, so we're going to go ahead. They seem to be holding their ground. So we're going to go ahead, and we're going to march our army forward. I don't know if the stream's getting choppy or not, but let me know. So we're going to move our army forward.
Very well.
Now, we're only going to walk them. We don't want to run. And like I said, do you want to see the funny thing about the skeletons? They all walk in synchronization. Look at this. Look at that. It's like... it's so funny. It's like Jason and the Argonauts. Alright, for some reason you can't hear... Alright, now you can hear them moving. But they're pretty funny. Alright, my bats are already there. I'll probably use the bats to hold down their wolves in place. But my bats are already there. We're going to speed this process up. We're going to fast forward a bit and see where we can get to. No worries, Mr. Legit. No worries, man. Just double checking the stream on my phone. Seems to be fine. Alright, our forces are almost in position. I'm going to put it on play. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have my zombies move in and tie down his zombies. I don't want his zombies getting out of control. I'm also going to send my skeletons off to attack his. I'm going to get these skeletons off over here. I'm going to send these bats down on these wolves. Manfred von Cardaddy's going to attack his vampire lord. And we're going to have our Vargulf just move up a little bit and be ready for the attack. Now, you see, he's running. Now he's counterattacking. We're going to order the charge. Alright, bats, get in there. Alright, so, unfortunately, there's not going to be much blood and guts because we're skeletons on skeletons. You can see them all having a little fight. It's hard to tell who's who here. It might get a little choppy and dicey and laggy because there's so many units on the battlefield. Our zombies are going in against their zombies. They're going to be slapping the crap out of each other. Who's still here? What the hell? Oh, these are our backup units. We're going to send them around the flank. Wow, their wolves are running. No way. Bats, get after them. We're going to have these guys flank around the side. We seem to be winning pretty effectively here. The green and red bars are the unit's health, and the white bar is their morale. Alright, so we're holding pretty damn firm. Manfred's getting stuck in there. What spells do we have? Spirit Leech. Can you use that in the enemy lord? Where are you? Spirit Leech, the enemy lord. Alright, our big bat's also beating him up. Let's get our bats to move forward. The enemy wolves are all dead. So we're going to keep our bats up here. Hopefully they don't break. Keep them out of the way. Our bats over here ready to take out these guys. We're going to charge them into the back of them. Our crypt ghouls, I think they're called. Yep. We're going to move around the flank. Bats, what are you doing? Yeah, it's going pretty well so far. Now he's going to be spanking the crap out of these guys. Oh, the pile of blood! Yeah, he's going to be destroying those zombies. The enemy lord is casting a spell. I don't know which one that was. Let's go see what spells he has access to. No, I don't want to see those zombies. Invocation of the Hex, so it's basically healing up his units. Right, the ghouls are now on flanking positions. We're going to send them in. Our little duel with the enemy lord with Manfred. An invocation of the Hex on himself. I'm going to use Spirit Leech on him, try to take down some of that health.
Witness true power!
I'll just have to cast Spirit Leech on him, because he just keeps casting Invocation of the Heck.
My dominion over all!
Alright, so we wiped out his units there. We're going to regroup on the hill. That's all my troops there. We won on that flank. Our skeletons are starting to lose this fight, but we still got our bat in the background destroying them. So we took some losses here, but not too much that we can't win. Manfred is losing his fight. The zombies have crumbled. The enemy lord is dead. Decisive victory, ladies and gentlemen. You are victorious. The corpses of the enemy litter the ground, and those still able to flee do so with the laughter of our gods ringing in their ears. So we're going to end the battle right there. There's no need to continue because we won. We lost 208 soldiers, whereas the enemy lost 721. I call that a pretty damn good victory. Over 500 difference. Alright, so you can see over here on the left and on the right, you can see the different kill stats. So our skeletons did really well, holding up with 106 kills and 77 kills. Our zombies, I wasn't expecting to get much kills. I would almost expect the zombies to be killed off each battle. Over 100 kills with the Vargulf. flanking around and taking out his zombies. Very, very good. The enemy, the only unit that did well for them was their skeleton warriors. The rest were pretty crap. Lee Ryder and Vultrix giving a double G. Thanks, guys. So, at the end of your battle, you get to choose what do you want to do. Alright, you can return the enemy captives, giving you some more money. You can murder them, giving you more leadership skill. Or, you can dominate them, bringing them into your army, increasing replenishment. I'm going to kill them off, because I want money. Or just give them back, you know? Money, money, money. Mission successful, you gained 1,000 magic. Thank you. Or our currency is dark magic.
I'm right.
So they're all going to start healing up. We gained a point for Manfred. Now this is where the role-playing elements come into the game. You can build your character however you want. Over here, these 3 lines, alright? These allow you to be a spellcaster, a wizard. Nah. No, thank you. I'd rather build my guy as a support character that can deal some damage. Alright, so I'm going to give him the Aura of Supremacy, increasing his morale boost by 5% or so, whatever it may be. Alright, now they're going to chill here, and they're going to gain their troops back. What I'm also going to do, the brilliant thing about the vampires, is they get to raise the dead after a battle. It's just like that scene from Game of Thrones, okay? The Witch King comes over, he sees all the dead people, plants his staff to the ground, or he raises his arms, and he raises the dead. We're going to do the very same thing. We're going to get some skeletons, and 2 more units of zombies. Rise! So now we have more troops. Absolutely free. Okay, we can't recruit any of those. So, normally, we can buy troops, okay? Skeletons and zombies. Now, I'm going to build my army mainly of skeletons because they're just so much more useful than zombies, alright? So, I can train up to 3 a turn. I'm going to train those up. I've got plenty of money for it. And we're going to have that. So, we're going to have plenty more troops to try and take Ekin or Eshin on the next turn. Or maybe we'll try and wipe out this guy. Alright, we need to do some research as well. So this will give you passive buffs for your army. Okay, so this decreases the damage taken when in enemy territory. This is all about growth and replenishment. This one's more about leadership and recruitment, upkeep costs. This one's all about your skeletons and zombies. So I'm going to go for the Book of Harkan. I'm going to research that. As far as diplomacy goes, we don't really have any diplomacy options to begin with. I don't think I can build any more buildings. None that I want anyway. Nope. So we're going to go ahead and end our first turn. Just like that. Just responding to some text messages. Alright, Voltrix, see you in a minute, buddy. Yeah, so we have to go ahead. The end turn is quite long just because there's so many factions in the game. Don't worry about it too much. So as first impressions, guys, what are you thinking of it? You know, the more we play, the less time the end turns are going to take. This is literally all of the starting factions, and some of them are going to get wiped out. Some of them will definitely get wiped out, so you don't have to worry about the end turns for too much longer. Like, most of the orc tribes will get killed off by the border princes. Some of the dwarves might get killed off. No changes to our building options, not really. I mean, what I'll do is I'll build this to get more income, and that'll do me. So now that we've got more troops, we're going to go and attack Eshin.
Raise them.
Alright, now this is what I was talking about. Only auto-resolve if you see that smidgelet of red, okay? Now, they don't have very much red here. They've got a small amount of troops. So I'm going to go ahead and auto-resolve this. And as you can see, I lost 342 troops, and the enemy lost 700. Decent victory. So when attacking a settlement, you have 4 options usually. You can occupy the settlement, taking over for yourself. You can loot and occupy the settlement. However, this will then damage the settlement and make the populace very unhappy. Okay? You can sack the settlement. Okay? Meaning that you do not capture it, but you steal all of its wealth, including some damage. Or you can burn the place to the ground. I'm going to occupy it because I need more territory. And we gained a power stone for Manfred. And we gained 1,000
The
magic.
fate of undeath is spread by your conquests, mighty lord. Your realm grows, and more distant lands now fall under your gaze. The Empire and other kingdoms of men lie to the north and west. There you may feast, for the living are plentiful.
That always sounds delicious. So we have a quest that has been issued to us. Not a mission, but a quest. Okay, and you get really awesome stuff for doing quests. So the gold sigil sword and a necromancer if we complete this quest. A powerful sword and a spellcaster. I'll do it. The Battle of Helfen, which is right over here next to Waldenhof. I don't really feel comfortable with it just now because I don't have a really big army. Now we have an objective. Raise, occupy, loot, or sack 2 different settlements. We'll get 2,000 currency for it. Now, because we won this battle, that means Manfred has got more skills, and I'm going to give him the Restless Dead, increasing his campaign movement speed by 10%. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Since there was a battle here, we can raise the dead. I'm going to go ahead and get some more skeletons and some more zombies. Just trying to flush out the ranks as much as possible. I can't recruit those for some reason. Alright, we have multiple buildings of the same type. So I'm going to go ahead and demolish one of these. I don't believe there's anything else for us to do. So I'm going to go ahead and end turn again. Speak to me, guys. How you liking Total War so far? It's a slow strategy game, and most of the fun is in skirmish battles, okay? Most of the fun is there. Still waiting on the end turn. So what I think I'm going to do... Uh-oh, we got some dwarves. They're just going back up to Oakenhammer. We could start hating on the dwarves. I don't think we're at war yet, though. I mean, we could attack the dwarves at Oakenhammer. The army from Waldenhof is moving out. Maybe we can catch them out in the open. Nope. Going straight to Castle Templehof. There's Kruger again. Well, we're attacking Waldenhof next, so I'm not sure what he's playing at. So we've researched our technology, which is fine. So we've got more leadership for our skeletons.
What?
Okay, we've got a spare building slot. We're gonna go ahead and get the channel pit, and now we're gonna go and attack Waldenhof.
I'll take Sigmar's throne.
Oh wow. I don't think I can win this. Let's see what he's got. He's got 6 units of zombies. 2 skeleton swords, 2 skeleton spears, 3 units of crypt ghouls. He's got 1 unit of crypt horrors, which are these big guys down at the bottom here. They're really, really good. That's monstrous infantry. Armor piercing, regeneration, and poison attacks. Alright, they're really damn good. 2 units of wolves, 3 units of wolves. Not worried about the wolves at all. What do you think, guys? Should we fight this one or should we retreat? I don't think I could win it. Not with the troops I have. I mean, I guess I could. He's only a level 1 necromancer. I'm a level 3. What do you think, guys? Should we fight it or retreat? We could try fighting it. His crypt ghouls and crypt horrors, though, will cause a lot of damage. What do they do again? Damage dealer and poison attacks. No, I'm going to fall back and I'm going to recruit more units for the next turn. So I'm going to break siege. I'm going to come back across the border here. And I'm going to recruit some more units. Can we raise any dead? Unit of skeletons, I'll take them.
We shall rise.
And we'll take on 2 more skeletons, just for the hitting power. That'll max out our army. Yep. We've got more research, so... Raise newly dead, giving zombie, skeleton, warrior, skeleton, spearman more attack and defense. Yep, we'll research that. We'll end the turn again. I'll try and fast forward through as much of this as I can. But now that we have a full army, we should be able to win that battle. Yeah, so we'll take on Waldenhorf, we'll defeat that army there, do the quest battle, and then lay siege to Castle Tempelhof. That will give us most of the vampire territories. We'll go take Fort Obersteier over in the corner there. Now it's our turn. Full army, attack! Alright. We're gonna fight this one, guys. I don't trust the auto-resolve. Battle of Waldenhof. So, according to the terrain, I should be up on top of a hill. If I can, I'm gonna hold the hill, because I do not trust the bad guys to... Oh, that didn't make any sense. Maybe I'm gonna have to come off the hill, because I don't trust the bad guys to come at me. Alright, let's check out the terrain real quick. Yeah, so there is a hill here, which would give me a charge bonus to attack down the hill. We've got 17 magic reserve, that's more than enough. Start deployment. Now, the way you deploy is always very important. I don't trust my enemy to come at me, so I'm going to deploy at the bottom of the hill, and if they do come at me, I'll then come back up the hill. Alright, so that's what I'm going to do. We're going to get our zombies, just to form a front line, down at the bottom of the hill, spread it out nice. There we go. We're going to group these guys up. How many zombies is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to get 5, that's 4, 5 skeletons to form the second line. Okay, another 5 to cause a third line, giving us 3 battle lines and 2 units of reserves. Alright, that's fine. Manfred von Cardaddy, he's going to be in the middle of this blob. We're going to have our bats. It really doesn't matter where the bats are, they're useless. We're going to have a unit of skeletons to take on their wolves on the flank. Our crypt ghouls also on the flank. Big Vargolf, I'm actually going to have him on this flank as well. And that should be us ready. Let's start the battle and see where they come from. Oh, they're right there. Now, are they coming at me or are they retreating? Looks like they're forming up just now. If they do start moving forward, I'm going to fall back up the hill. See, now the issue with their army, guys, these dudes. I don't know if you can see them properly, but these are big brutes. They are very difficult to kill. Looks like they're staying still. I told you they wouldn't come at me. Not with this formation. That's quite troublesome. They've got fast attack on the right. They got ghouls on the left with fast attack. They got bats that can bog me down. You know, that's actually not a bad setup by the bad guys. Alright, I'm gonna have to move forward. Let's move forward slowly, though. Slow march towards them. We'll see if we can't start something by attacking their bats. Just order our bats to charge. Let's see what we can do here. Let's see if we can provoke them into attacking us. Alright, now they're moving. They're moving up, or are they just re-engaging? They're popping invocation of Nahek on his bats. So it looks like our bats are going to lose that battle. They're not really moving forward, they're just reforming. I'm going to order my troops to run into position. Our zombies aren't going to make it to the front line in time, which is annoying. That invocation in the heck is quite nasty. Let's see if we can do a spirit leech on someone. It's out of range. Alright, come on guys, get in position. Alright, they're moving out crypt ghouls over to the right. They got one in reserve and one on the left. And those are their damage dealers. Popping invocation of Nahek again on his bats. It's gonna overkill anything. Right, I'm just gonna order the zombies to do just a frontal attack to start engaging some units. We're gonna have to move our army forward to back them up. So let's move in forward. I'm gonna get my bat and my skeletons to start moving forward. My bat to take on their guys. You can take on those guys. I'm gonna order our skeletons to be close behind. We're sending in the reserves immediately. Where are their big dudes? Alright, let's get some more skeletons over on this flank. And let's see if we can't get some of these guys to move around on the flanks. Manfred von Cardaddy. Spirit Leech, those guys. That's going to take down some of their health. I'm also going to get him to hold down this flank here. Looks like they're forming a little pocket. I can just charge right through here.
Aye, serve me.
Alright, they took out my bats, unfortunately. Alright, they just opened up their flanks. We're going to get our warriors to flank around these wolves and charge into the rear. Now, our skeletons are suffering over on, which flank are they on? Well, those guys. Yeah, they're suffering. I've managed to push their wolves out. Attack those dire wolves, get these skeletons to move around. Front line is okay, but his is better.
We
should put Manfred in here. We'll try and spit up each those big dudes again. Because it's the crypt haulers that'll win this battle for him.
Power!
Power Stone. Master of the Black Arts. We're going to use that right now.
Dominion over all.
How's this little battle going? Our skeletons should be able to fight them off. Our zombies in the front line are starting to crumble. It's those crypt ghouls, man. They do so much damage. They're starting to wrap around my flanks. Fairly well over here. Their lord is over here. Where's their big dudes? Alright, they came in over here. Let's see if we can spit at least these guys again. It's quite effective. They still got their bats, they still got their wolves pestering my lines. Let's see if we can get some close up to the battle. Yeah, my zombies are getting destroyed. A few of them have got their heads missing. We go up the battle line here. We go up my skeletons and zombies versus his skeletons. Alright, his crypt guys were running away. Let's get Manfred to take on their lord. If I can free up some of these troops, indication in the heck going off on those zombies. It's a bit of a waste. Manfred's getting beat up. We need this bat to come in. Alright, we're going to free up these two troops in a minute. These zombies are going down. Those wolves are almost dead. There are skeletons to come in here. Almost freed up this flank as well. Now the battle is still even. It could go either way. I have taken a lot of unnecessary casualties. Spit at leech on his enemy lord.
I dominion over all.
Got my bat hating on their big dudes. Alright, now their crypt horrors are running. I want to get in there and chase them. My skeletons are freed up over on this flank. We're going to move forward. This flank is still holding. Kill those damn zombies, man. You know what? This is just holding up my crypt ghouls. I'm going to try and free these guys up. Move my crypt ghouls out of that. My bat's killing their crypt horrors in the back. Just destroying them. Ben's still here. What's happening, Ben? No, things go pretty well. Music's pretty cool. Alright, let's get these skeletons to go rounds. Kill off those crypt ghouls as quickly as we can. Alright, we won on this flank. The enemy crumbled. The balance of power is turning in my favor. Let's see if we can outflank them over here. I'm gonna run these crypt ghouls. Oh, my bat just got thrown, man. Manfred is dying. He doesn't know indication of the heck. I'm gonna get Manfred to fall back. Manfred is down. Manfred is down. Manfred has been wounded in battle. It's not good. My morale is gonna take a serious hit for that. We're gonna get around and we're gonna surround their troops. Indication in the heck going off. He just wiped out my skeletons here. Alright, my Vargulf has finally finished them off. So he's going to come in to the back of those guys. These skeletons are also going to come around here and finish mopping up this group of bad guys. My skeleton warriors and zombies in the front are still holding. Took a big hit by losing our lord. Our skeletons are wavering. We may still lose this battle. Let's see if we can take down their warlords. Come on, man, hold. What is it? Zombies and crypt ghouls. Take down those crypt ghouls. See, my men are wavering because I lost my lord. Alright, we won on that flank. The enemy crumbled. I'm gonna go in here and take out those guys. The enemy skeletons are evaporating. My zombies and skeletons are attacking theirs. He's still got his bats up in the sky. This was a costly battle. Very, very costly. Look at the piles of dead over on this corner of the battlefield. Let's go cinematic mode for a second. Look at all these dead units. That was crazy. These enemy skeletons will not die. They've just crumbled. The enemy's just crumbled. The enemy is crumbling, guys. We won the battle. We won the battle. The enemy lord is dead. We have won, but at a cost. The enemy has cost you dearly. Do you even deserve to call it victory? Is what it's saying there. Yes, I do. I lost about the same amount of units he did. I lost 1,700 troops. And I think I killed about the same, about 1,700. So that was an interesting battle. The main performers of my army here, my skeletons did pretty well. My crypt ghouls getting 167 kills did very, very well for me. These guys up in the corner here, they did very well. Obviously my bats, my Vargulf, he did very well for me. He was my line breaker. But that was a very costly battle. Very, very costly. Our enemy has been killed in battle, so he'll be able to be recruited from Castle Drakenhof very shortly. We secured a province, but like I said, we took a beating. We're going to raise the dead. We can raise 2 units of zombies. That's fine. It'll replace the ones we lost. Costly battle. Very, very costly.
This night.
So let's get to our lord. We're probably going to need Invocation of Nehek, because we were getting our butts handed to us. Let's get the Unliving Host. That'll increase our attack damage. Voltrix is back with Sam the Man. Let's go ahead and get the Defiled Cairn. And then we'll save up to expand our castle again. But very costly battle, guys. Very, very bad. And I can issue an edict. So let's go see what we've got. We've got Evocation of Nagash here. That'll give us more recruitment options. Harvest Corpses giving us more tax. Foster Terror giving us more growth. Or Repress Mortals giving me more Public Order. Public Order is fine, so I'm going to get Foster Terror just to give me some more growth in my provinces. Now let's end the turn. We'll go ahead and end the turn, and we'll try and fast forward as fast as we can, and we'll see what the enemy brings. I'm assuming the other vampires are going to retaliate. They're probably going to try and take back Ashen there. It's such a costly battle. How you doing, Voltrix? You alright tonight, mate? Ben, against which faction am I playing against? I'm against everybody. I'm against everybody. But right now, it's a civil war between the vampire counts. I've got to hold my vampire territory and take out the other vampires. After we've done that, we have a decision to make. We can either go and attack the dwarves to the south, or the kingdoms of man to the north and to the west. I really don't know which way I'm going to do it, to be completely honest. Those dwarves do pose quite a bad threat. The thing is with dwarves is they have very, very elite infantry, okay? The dwarves may be small, but they are elite. They have shield walls, they have explosives, and they have axes, which are very, very deadly against my undead. Oh, I'm doing fine, Voltrix. I've got work tomorrow, but apart from that, I'm fine. Ben's like, kill the dwarves! If I'm in a good position to do it, then I will, but not until I'm ready. It's gonna take me a while. Let's get more skeletons. See, we can get ourselves dire wolves now, but I don't like them very much. We're just gonna go ahead and end the turn once more. There's a lot of times where you're just gonna keep ending the turn. I need the replenishment on my army. So we're gonna go ahead and do that again. You can see the Kingdom of Mankind up here. Now, what can I do? I would probably be suited to go and attack them. I need a decent army to take on Castle Tempelhof. I need to get rid of that castle. And then from there I can expand. Wolverine is still here. What's happening, Wolverine? The dwarves are moving again. And they're just moving around, taking out the other vampire faction over here. They're not my faction, so I'm not worried about it. What's he doing? He's gonna go attack Eshin. I knew it. Yeah, I wouldn't win that. Also resolve. He's gonna take back Eshin, and then I'm gonna have to go and attack him. He took Eshin, so I'm gonna go attack him. Please don't retreat. Don't retreat. I'm gonna kill it. Oh, he only raided it. Oh, you cheeky bugger. He just came into my lands, raided, and then retreated. What a cheeky guy. Wow. What a dude. Ben, am I gonna stream more Total War, Warhammer, or other Total War games? I could do. I mean, I prefer these kind of games over the console games. The only problem is it gets kind of laggy every once in a while. I don't know if you guys can see that on the stream, but it does get laggy sometimes with these games. It's just the way the games are built. It's nothing to do with the live stream. It's just they're not very well optimized for having that amount of animations and units going on. It's got nothing to do with my PC or the stream. It's just the way the games are. But I'm not against it. Voltrix love watching this. Yeah, it's a great game. Settlement sacked, so he took my money. I've got new technology researched. So he's probably damaged my buildings. He has. Let's go repair those. Let's go ahead and get the Lynch Yard so that we can go get ourselves a Necromancer. What I want to do is do this quest battle, but if that guy keeps raiding my lands, I'm going to be in trouble. Let's go and do the quest battle. Ooh, we're against the Empire. Ooh, this will be good. Ooh, this won't be good. That's not good for me at all. I'll tell you why, okay? What I have in my army right now is quite limited. Obviously, you can see I'm spamming skeletons and zombies. Empire troops are very capable troops, okay? I'll show you what's going on here. His lord, I'm not worried about. Manfred can beat him because this guy's a pussy. This is what I'm afraid of here. Halberds. They're armor piercing. And because I don't have any armor, they're going to be really good. And they're going to hold the line quite effectively. Their swords and spears are very good people at holding the line. And here comes the cherry on top, okay? Reichsguard cavalry. Armored and shielded anti-infantry shock cavalry. These guys are going to cause me some problems. I'm probably going to kill quite a lot of my skeletons. Next, we have crossbowmen. They're ranged units. I don't have any ranged units. The vampire, well, these vampires don't get any ranged units. That's their downside. So that's going to be an issue. And even worse, he's got riflemen. Just bad news. I'm going to have to fight this one myself. So here we go. Ben, you know that when the computer says that you're gonna lose, don't press automatic fight. If you play, you can also win. Yeah, I know that. There's been so many times on Shogun 2 and on Rome 2 where it's like, if you auto-resolve this, you will lose. You will lose badly. I played the battle and wiped them out. You know, there's loads of good times. Ah. Voltrix is like, good luck, bro. Thanks, man.
Arise, grave-bound. I command thee to attend. Franz, the son of whores and tumorous burgomeisters, thinks the crown is his. But the house of the Reichland electors is tainted. As the last great Count of Stirland, mine claim is the truest. I should be Emperor. I will be Emperor. Bring thy swords. Go, mine minions. Reap death. Dance a dance macabre. Interesting speech.
Rome 2, you only have to kill the enemy commander and you win. Not always. Not always. Don't use that as a viable strategy. Alright, let's see if we can set up our units as zombies. Nope. Okay, try again. Shallow water, difficult for small units to traverse and fight in. Well, it'll be bad for him as well. We're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna set up the zombies. Then we're gonna set up the second skeleton line. And I'm gonna do something different on this one. Once we got our main battle force, I'm gonna have 2 skeletons on that side, 3 skeletons on this side. My Crypt Ghouls can go on the flank as well, and the same with Vargolf Daddy. He can go on the flank as well. Now, he's going to be at risk to some of those spear units, okay? Manfred von Cardaddy is going to go over here to try and meet their lord, so he's going to stay on this flank. Fingers crossed, guys. Now, are they going to attack me, or can I stay... They're staying still once again. Right then. I'm actually going to get my Vargolf to join this flank, because that's where their cavalry is, and I think you'll be good against cavalry. Alright, guys. Move forward. So let's go take a look at the Empire. This is their spearmen. No, this is not. This is their crossbowmen. Swordsmen. They seem rather happy to fight me. Halberdiers. Riflemen. Spears. Swordsmen. Halberdiers. No, these are spearmen as well. Never mind. Where's their second unit halberdiers? This is the Reichsguard Cavalry. These guys look pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Pretty damn cool. And here's my tide of undead slowly marching towards them. Now, my units cause terror and fear, so we should be okay. We've got our zombies moving forward with our skeletons. Still seems to be a bit laggy on the live stream. I'm not sure why that is. Let me know if the lag is quite bad and I'll try and sort it out for you. Alright, but we're moving forward. Come out of cinematic mode because we're going to have to start concentrating. Now they're shooting at us. So we're going to order the zombies as a general attack. We're going to start attacking. Second line of reserves as well. Gonna have this guy go for their cavalry. Manfred going for their general. And we'll get these guys on the flanks ready to attack. Our flanking units here, we're going to have them ready. Taking on their cavalry. Now, I've got to be careful that he doesn't get wrecked. Alright, now the main battle has begun. Alright, here we go. Battle between the living and the dead. His halberdiers will do very good to close the line. Tell you what, we're blobbing up too much here. Let's have these skeletons peel off, these zombies peel off. Let's see if we can get these zombies in here. Where's man?
Empower me.
Oh, you're taking on the enemy lord? Brilliant. Spirit legion. Alright, we've got two skeletons here. They're clumping up. Let's see if you can sneak through. These guys take down the Reichsguard. You've got to be careful with my Vargulf here. He's taking some damage. We'll have these zombies chase down these crossbowmen. Let's get these guys out here. There's no reason for all of you to be attacking their front flank. These zombies, let's see if you can creep through there. Come on, get through. My skeletons didn't listen to me. Alright, they're gonna attack my zombies. Where's my bat? Where's my bat?
Take their heads!
Alright, zombies, get around the back of these guys. Kill them. Skeletons, kill them. Zombies, take them. You, take them. Where's my crypt ghouls? Take them. This is turning out pretty good for us. So we've got our zombies on their flank, stabbing away. Now they will kill a lot of my zombies. There's this one halberdier out in the corner. What are you doing? He's probably got separated from his unit. He's like, guys, I can't get back into the line. Help! Help! He's getting stabbed by zombies. Just make sure you don't get bitten. Make sure you don't get bit, ladies and gentlemen. He's going for it. He took off the zombie's arm. He's going for it. He's stabbing him. I wonder if he lives. Oh, down he goes. Down he goes. At least he didn't get bit, right? Down he goes. Crossbowmen are getting finished up over here. The Reichsguard cavalry doing pretty well. Halberdiers are crumbling on this side. Gonna get ready to flank these swords. The enemy rifles are running for their lives. Let's make sure that our crypt ghouls go and pursue them. Next, we're gonna take out these spears in the corner.
Ulrich's teeth! Retreat!
Ulrich's teeth! Retreat! Come back. I'm not finished with you yet. Manfred von Karstein should have finished off their lord by now. He's still alive. Let's get more spirit leech on him.
Witness true power.
Alright, their cavalry is bolting. Alright, let's get our crypt guys to come around the back, kill them. Their cavalry's still trying to take down my dudes. My bat's in pursuit. Their halberdiers have fallen. There's only a small group of them left. My undead are swarming through them. They're broken. Like, let's get these troops on the other side. Those spears have fallen. Our undead have literally shattered their front line. They're all gonna die soon. My bat's getting in there. Get some friendly fire. And that's all she wrote, really. The Empire, the men of the Empire of Galmaraz The men under Karl Franz are running for their lives, running to the hills, back to their homeland. And that looks like a vampire victory, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get some GGs in the chat. Let's go. Oh, yeah. All right. That's pretty much a victory, guys. We didn't lose that many, to be completely honest. I thought we would struggle more, but nah. We did really well. A decisive victory, guys. You are victorious. The corpses of the enemy litter the ground, and those still able to flee do so with the laughter of our gods ringing in their ears. That is good times, ladies and gentlemen. Let me see. Voltric saying, if I saw an army of the undead, I would run for my life. Yeah, right? Ben, one faction has giants. Yes. Actually, more than one now. What they've got is, originally, it was the greenskins, the orcs. They get giants. Alright? The chaos, the forces of chaos, they get, chaos giants. And I believe Norska might get giants as well. 3 factions at least that get giants. We only lost 600 troops. The Empire didn't lose that many either, but we caused so much terror that they ran for their lives. Our main performers there, once again, are the Crypt Ghouls. I'll probably have to get more of them. We're going to return the captives because we want more money. GG's from Wolverine, Voltrix, and Ben. Thanks, guys.
Your wish, master.
Alright, and from that I gained my Necromancer. So I'm going to have him link up with the main army.
Find me charnel pits.
Alright, Manfred as well gets the level up.
Thine right is mine.
Let's see what we can give this guy. Casualty replenishment would probably be good. We're going to give him the hunger to replenish his hit points. Alright, Ben. Good night, my friend. Thank you for watching, dude. Alright, now that we've done that quest, we're going to go to Eschen. And we're going to make sure that we don't get attacked again.
I grow impatient.
We can't force march him there either. So Eschen might be attacked once more. We're going to have to upgrade our buildings. We really need to upgrade our keep again. Hopefully that'll happen soon. We need to research some more. Bond of Bones, we're going to go for that. Making our skeletons a bit better. And end the turn. Let's see how we do. I'm more than sure that they're going to try and attack Eschen again. That's just what they would do. Alright, almost there. But yeah, we're gonna have to lay siege to the enemy capital soon. Come on. Come on, come on. Construction complete. Alright, so that will allow us to get cavalry. That might be interesting.
It is night.
Ooh, we can get the corpse cart. Yeah, let's get one of them. We could use some Black Knights. There's no room for them, but we're gonna get a corpse cart, and then we're gonna siege Castle Tempelhof. What the corpse cart will do is they're gonna replenish our troops really, really well. Let's see what else we can upgrade. Turns into the surplus 4. Right, so yeah, we'll end the turn once more, and then we're gonna go and attack. Alright, Voltrix, no worries, man. See you later, dude. Thank you for joining me. The Battled Legion declared war against Karak Ziflin. That's interesting. Alright. But once we've got this corpse cart, we're going to go and attack Castle Tempelhof. Our zombies will be like, aye, let's go. Let's kill them. Let's kill them all. The thing is, I'm surprised. They haven't really built up much of an army at Castle Tempelhof, so I wonder what they're playing at. Maybe they're dealing with the men of the Empire over to the west. Yeah, it looks like there's another faction in there. We'll soon find out. We're going to go and take Castle Tempelhof from them. Well, hopefully.
The true von Karstein.
Wait, what? Are you still recruiting the corpse cart? Wow, he's still recruiting, ladies and gents. We're gonna have to spend the turn once more. I am so sorry about that. Objectives. I'm sorry, I thought it only took one turn to recruit the corpse cart. One more fast forward. I know we're going to be waiting a while for this, and I know it's a slow game, but this is Total War. This is very much Total War. Unfortunately. If we were to play another Total War, which one would you guys be interested in? We can do Shogun 2, or we can do Rome 2. They want a non-aggression pact. Nah, I don't think so. They are technically stronger than me. Alright. Well, we're at peace. I don't think we're at war with them. We'll take the non-aggression pact, just because I don't want to be invaded from the south just now. Bow wow wow, bow wow wow. Just waiting for all these provinces and turns to go through. All the dwarves are getting their turn. All the orcs. There's so many factions in this game. So many. The undead. Chaos and Norska. Bretonia. The Beastmen. Chaos. And the Vampire Coast. Alright, now we're ready to go. Corpse cart is finished. Let's do it. Let's go and invade. Let's go and see what kind of garrison we should expect. Skeleton spears, and that's it. And let's go. Let's invade. They don't really have anything that special. battles at 50-50? Yeah, let's take them. We've got a level 2 Necromancer, I've got a level 5. Yeah, let's do it. We should win this battle quite easily. I just have to do the same thing. I have to keep flanking the enemy. They have a unit of crypt ghouls as well, but as long as I counter them easy enough with my giant Vargolf, we should be fine. I have 1,000 troops plus 500 in reserve. Meh. Alright, deployment. I want more magic than that, so I'm going to gamble. No, I lost magic. Oh, that's so bad. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bum rush them. I'm actually going to have my zombies on one flank over here. Excuse me. I'm going to have my zombies on the flank. I'm going to have 5 skeleton warriors form up my main line on this one. With backup of skeleton warriors. Alright, all the zombies are going to be in one group. The corpse cart is going to be supporting this. My bat and Manfred's going to be supporting this for crypt ghouls. They can be on the flank. Like I said, I'm going to be very aggressive here to start the battle. I'm going to put it in slow motion so that I can get everything moving up properly. I want everything moving up there in March. And we're going to have the zombies running fast. Because their vigor doesn't really matter too much. And then Manfred and that following closely behind. And so I want my zombies taking up as much of their effort as possible. Just look how stupid these skeletons look. All in sync right. Look. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, 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 right, left, right. It's so stupid. And then you have the zombies like, yeah! Alright, my bat is getting way too close to the combat. We're going to use him to kite the enemy. For some reason, he's getting fearful. He's just charging into my front line of zombies. Invocation of the heck going off from direwolves. Alright, front lines are now going to clash. Let's get a front line of skeletons. Go in, attack these guys. The reinforcements are coming. Corpse cart can stay what it is. Just get an invocation in the heck over here.
New order comes. By Van Hell's will.
Just gonna stay in support. Manfred, get him and try and take out some of those zombies. Let's get the Volgolf in there. Manfred, where you at, mate? Let's get Spirit Leech on some of the zombies.
Nagash was weak. Witness true power.
Alright, let's hope this goes well for me. We've got our force ready to deal with them. Let's get our ghouls in to take out those spears. Actually, no. Let's get our ghouls in to take out those zombies from behind. We'll have our swords engage their spears. And that's our front line really engaged. We've got our corpse cart here. Boosting our morale. Doing as much healing as possible. Manfred, where you at, mate? Necromancer's doing fine. Any of our troops need help? Invocation in the heck of the warriors. Spirit Leech. Let's get it on one of their heroes.
Nagash was weak. Witness true power.
Alright, we're gonna soon crush the enemy here. Let's get the Necromancer stuck in. take out their crit ghouls as well. We're doing very, very well. Now, what concerns me over here is they have some Black Knights coming around the side of me. I don't really have anything to do with that threat. We're doing very, very well. Alright, these skeleton warriors can move up. These guys are going to move over. Manfred, Spirit Leech one of their lords.
My dominion over all. Undeath Ascendant.
Vargolf's taking some damage. Their crit ghouls are almost dead.
Corpse cart.
Corpse cart, let's get you to move over. You guys, I get you to move through here. Alright, they crumbled. Let's get all these skeletons up over here. You're going to take that flank. You're going to take that flank. You're going to hit them there. Everyone around here is doing fine. Where's the Necromancer? He's out of magic reserves. Damn it.
My cure is dead. My dominion over all.
Increase the power reserves. We need Invocation in the Hank. Hold it on our bat. What are you?
Magic.
Alright, we got all our skeletons. They're going to move over here. They're going to move over here. Move them around. Leaving our lord. He's going to move over here. The magic power is coming back to us nicely. We're going to lose this blob of zombies and skeletons if we're not careful. I need my bat over here. Corpse cart should be doing a good job of buffing my guys. Let's get Spirit Leech.
Someone died.
Those skeletons dead are going to start crumbling. Yeah, we're going to lose in that corner.
My hunger.
We need 6 power reserve to be able to do another invocation. We'll lose those skeleton warriors. We still have some healthy units. The corpse cart is doing everything it can.
Hearken to my will.
Come on, Manfred, kill off their lord.
Death.
Right, you. I want all these guys over here. Helping support this flank. Alright, this flank will also melt in a second.
Life ends.
So if you can't get these guys to kill off the knights. My Vargolf is wavering. Let's get another invocation in the hank on this guy. Let's get the corpse cart to move over here if we can.
Address thee as master.
Alright, did you kill off their lords?
I
Yep,
pass.
he did. Alright, take out their necromancer. Their black knights are almost dead. Vargolf is losing health. I can't lose this. I cannot lose this.
Witness true power.
He's getting hurt by vampire lords. We're gonna retreat. Alright, he's rallying. Let's get him into the black knights. Manfred, you killed their necromancer. Yes. We'll kill this guy. Alright, that flank has totally crumbled. Line up the warriors. We're crumbling over in this corner. The enemy's still strong. What do they have here? Oh, please tell me those aren't his. They are. Oh, crap. Let's see if we can get into the back of these guys. And to his zombies. I don't realize we're doing so badly on this flank. My army's quite tired. They're dead, so I don't know how they're feeling fatigued, but never mind. Oh, we've still got a lord in there. That's my lord. Where's theirs?
Necromancer.
You're really hurt. Let's get invocation in the head for yourself. Alright, now we're flanking them. They should crumble shortly. Right, we entirely crumbled on this flank. Lost a lot of troops there. Another costly battle. Oh, Vargolf is doing some work, man. I love this Vargolf. Alright, we forced off the enemy here. They crumbled. The enemy has crumbled. The enemy is dead. We have won the day, ladies and gents. We have won the day. Now, if I can get a good camera angle here, look at all that dead. Oh. The enemy lost well over 2,000 troops. They're looking like 2,600 odd troops. 2,700. My god. We only lost 1,300, but they lost like 2,700. That was really good. Corpse Cart getting 1 kill, but the only reason we held out that long was because of the Corpse Cart. The enemy Crypt Ghouls did very well against me, getting 183 kills, but mine are getting 279. Daddy Karstein getting over a couple hundred kills as well, so he's good. Lee Ryder's back, saying back, you all good. Winning my campaign so far. We need to get casualty replenishment up. Unfortunately, that did not take Castle Tempelhof, even though we just absolutely butchered them. We need to raise the dead. Let's get some skeletons, some zombies. I'll give us my full army again.
Attack!
And we're going to auto-resolve this.
Obliterate.
We now have Castle Tempelhof. So the enemy has literally been screwed. Well, we're doing very, very, very well so far. We have peace down in the bottom left. That's fine. The dwarves have not declared war against us. The last enemy province is over here at Fort Oberstyre. And then we can make the decision to attack the kingdoms of man, or we can attack the dwarves. Alright, let's end the turn. Oh yeah, we'll have skill points. So let's go level up Manfred. Let's give him some more armor. Our Necromancer, we want to get some really cool spells. So for him, we're going to give him upgraded Invocation of Nehek. Let's see what other spells he gets. Curse of the Undeath. Resurrects dead combatants. Wow, that would be good. Map wide is... Wow, we need that ability. What else has he got? Dance Macab... I don't even know how to pronounce that. It sounds pretty useless as well. Gaze of Nagash. Causes magical damage. Good against armor. Good against large. Good from an angle. Strong versus single combatant. So the Gaze of Nagash is quite good. Raise Dead is always great. It summons zombies. And you get a free zombie unit to hold down some bad guys. So definitely Raise Dead. The Curse of the Undeath. And if we can afford it, the Gaze of Nagash as well. Some mounts that we can get a Corpse Cart. Balefire Corpse Cart. Unholy Lodestone Corpse Cart. Master of the Dead. So this is going to be quite an interesting spellcaster to have on the army. Definitely going to keep him handy. What's his name? Luther Hellstein. Brilliant. End the turn, and we'll show off in a bit. How are you doing tonight, Lee? You doing alright, mate? You having a good evening so far? Just checking all my text messages that I've missed. My wife is texting me whilst at work. We're still waiting for the end turn. Lee Ryder saying, any games like this on PS4, it so reminds me of Command & Conquer. Only thing I can think of is Dawn of War.
And pray to thy
DW,
pitiful
sorry.
little gods that they ring true.
What's going on? Oh, that's brilliant! That's absolutely brilliant. They want a peace treaty. No? I don't think so. I'm on my way to wipe you off of the map. Why would I want a peace treaty? Oh, get out of here. What's a joke? But no, as far as I know, Lee, there's no games like this on the PlayStation. Obviously, I'm doing this on my PC. I've got like my mouse and keyboard set up here, got my phone, I've got my cola over here. Obviously, my camera is still really high up over there, but
your prestige grows.
My microphone right here, as you can see.
News of your conquest spreads far and wide. Your developing power is noted by even the most distant of kings and bestial lords.
It's always good to know. Objective success. Hostile hero activity. What? Ah, get out of here. Technology researched. We have a new mission. Be at war with the following faction. Why would I do that? These guys down here. Why would I do that? Why would I attack the dwarves? I don't really want to do that. Alright, well I want to finish off the vampires first. So.
I'll take Sigmar's throne.
I will take Sigmar's throne. I believe you will. Let's get some more skeletons. Alright, our army's still really beat up from the last battle, but I really want to take these guys down. They have a minimal army. Let's just kill them off. Yeah, Lee, Dynasty Warriors is pretty similar.
Follow me.
The enemy retreated all the way back into the fort. And as you can see, guys, they've only got some beat-up zombies, some beat-up crypt ghouls. They have some pretty healthy skeleton warriors and zombies and bats down here. But we're going to destroy them, so we're going to auto-resolve. All we did, we just lost a unit of zombies. So we're going to get casualty replenishment. And we have wiped out the enemy vampire counts. And we did that in 10 turns. That is a record for me. In 10 turns, we have wiped out the enemy vampire counts. Really happy about that. We're going to get the unliving host to make our skeletons better. Our necromancer, curse of the undeath. You're damn right we're getting that. Basically, if you guys didn't realize, the curse of the undeath resurrects all of my warriors that have fallen. So, yes please. Oh, we didn't take the fort. There we go. Now we have the fort. Occupy. Faction destroyed. Yes. Alright, so we can recruit units here as well. We lost 1 unit of zombies. Big whoop. I don't really want any more zombies, because they're not very good. I'd rather have skeletons. I know they don't have as much health as zombies, but I'd rather have skeletons for now. So we're gonna recruit those. Manfred's got another skill point. I don't really want Manfred as my spellcaster. I'd rather have him as my tank, as my hero. So I'm gonna give him melee defense. Get rid of that screen. So, looks like the game wants me to go on ahead and declare war against the dwarves up in the mountains. I don't know how I feel about that. I really don't know how I feel about that. In order to complete this province, we need to take Schwarzhafen, which is down there. Oh, wow. Mankind is invading vampire territory. Okay. What we're going to have to do then, guys, is bring our force back to Drakenhof. And then go ahead and square off against these guys. I'm not worried about the dwarves. I mean, if they leave me alone, I'm more than happy to leave them alone. I'm going to go and attack the Empire. I don't think that's the Empire. I think that's Schwarzhafen, but it's a human faction nonetheless. They can be very dangerous late game for me. So let's see what we got. Plus armor. We want more armor. I don't want to build anything just now. We're going to end the turn again. We've got loads of money. Scum Clan, what's happening, dude? Welcome to the live stream. We've got Lee Ryder, thinking of getting either End Space for VR or Eve Warzone. Not sure what you think. PS, both is VR. I've never heard of either of those. Probably neither. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to keep my VR. I might just take it back, get my money back. So if I go take a look at my bank account, I really don't want to have to spend
Do not underestimate the danger thou art in, mortal. Mine patience wears thin for thy parley.
Yeah, Scum Clan, I've got Titanfall 2. Hang on, do I still have it? Yeah, I still got it. I still got Titanfall 2. Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, it's definitely a game you need to play with friends, though. Haha. Now, that human faction I was just telling you about wants to declare a non-aggression pact, but they want me to pay for the non-aggression pact. I don't think so. I'm going to be declaring war against you very shortly. Lee, I've heard of EVE Online. That's a huge MMORPG, massive MMORPG that is subscription based that I can never get into because it's complicated as all hell. But I've never heard of EVE Warzone. Scum Clan saying Firewall is decent on PSVR. Yeah. Like I said, I'm not sure if I'm keeping the VR. I think I'd rather have my 230 quid back.
Yes.
Alright, we can upgrade our castle. And in 4 turns, we're going to get access to some better units. Wait, what? Tell you what, give me a second, guys. I'm going to build this. I'm going to get rid of that. Upgrade this. Because I need better units to fight the Empire. How many turns is that going to take? It's only going to take 1 turn, but it's going to take a few turns. So feel free to chat with me, guys. Because the next couple of turns is going to be me just ending my turn, ending my turn, ending my turn. Because I don't have much to do right now. I'm just going to be building up forces, building up my settlements. So I'm just going to be ending my turn a few times. Alright, Lee, give me a second, mate. I'm going to go check out what this PlayStation version is. What did you say it was called? Warzone. Alright, let's fast forward through this. EVE Warzone. PSVR. and see what this is all about. Still waiting for the turn to end. So this guy's got his VR helmet on. He's flying a spaceship. You can play either VR or normal. Huh. Calm alerts. He's going through his settings. Right now he's fighting some dudes. I don't know how I feel about that. Alright, turn is over. Let's go and upgrade the building. Because we need to start getting the crypt ghouls because they're very, very good. And once again, like I said, we're just going to be fast forwarding through most of this. Don't I already have a channel pit? I don't need another one, do I? There we go. Ending turn. Only asked this is a multiplayer space shooter. It doesn't look that interesting, to be completely honest. I mean, sure, it would be cool to play together, but I don't know how long I'd play it for. How much is it on the PSN right now? Alright, we're gonna fast forward through this as well. Come on, come on, come on. You know, if me and Nick were still on speaking terms, man, I'd say let's go play Star Trek, but I'm not interested in speaking to him again. It's $24.99 on the PSN store. Oh, okay. What did you say the other one was called that you want me to check out? You said Eve Warzone or something else? End Space. Let's go check that out while we're waiting for this end turn. Because the end turns always take forever. Oh, I don't want to talk about it, scum. I don't want to talk about it, mate. Let's just say things were said and it ended badly for him. What the hell was it called? End Space. End Space PSN VR. Alright, so the turn is over now. Have we built that building yet? We still got one more turn. Like I said, this is the boring bit of gameplay, guys, because it's me just ending my turn over and over. I'm not comfortable attacking him with this army. However, I'm going to send my Necromancer out to scout and see what he's got.
The nation
tell me. So yeah, already I'm not happy. He has spears with shields. He's got guns on horseback. He's got halberdiers, swordsmen. Can I see anything else? No, that's all I can see. Alright, is he reducing the vampiric corruption?
I will not betray you.
Alright, that's fine. I'll get him to come back with Mandarin. So I want Graveguard at least before I start attacking him. I'm sorry about this, but we're ending the turn once again, guys. Just keep chatting to me. I'm seeing the gameplay for End Space. Seems interesting. Does seem rather interesting. Graphics update apparently. It looks interesting. It looks a lot better than the Eve one. Definitely looks much, much better than Eve. Looks interesting enough. End Space is more your head is your aim and you just fire That's what it looks like to me. Doesn't look like there's any throttle control, etc. I don't know, you tell me. Oh, I wasn't really listening to it with volume or anything, so I'm not sure. Alright, we got the Grey Herds come. So that means the Beastmen are coming. They're all the way up there, it's fine. So we've got our upgrades of technology. Sorry, skeletons are better. What else can we get? I'm not really interested in upgrading my zombies. Risen Champions. So yeah, we'll get that so we can upgrade our Graveguard. We should be able to get Graveguard now. So if I was to look at this, we can get Graveguard later after we upgrade, okay. But I can get Crypt Ghouls, and I want Crypt Ghouls. So if I just do away with my zombies entirely, and buy 3 Crypt Ghouls, that should be fine. And then we'll get our Necromancer back to us. Once we have these Crypt Ghouls, guys, we'll go and attack mankind. Looks like they've abandoned Schwarzhafen, which is weird. So I'm going to go and make sure I take that.
I'll take Sigmar's throne.
Alright. One more skip turn, guys, and we're going to attack Schwarzhafen. We'll have a nice little battle there. Lee saying, yeah, really upset. Elite Dangerous is on VR. On PS4, I wouldn't leave, lol. Oh, you mean it's not on VR. Yeah, it's a shame. Is it on VR on Xbox? Because I know that the Oculus Rift is supposed to be compatible with the Xbox. Nobody's ever really tried it, so I wouldn't know. But there's supposed to be some kind of adapter that you can make it work with the Xbox. I don't know if that's true or not, because I've not seen anyone do it. But yeah, it'd be quite interesting to see if that was possible. It's obviously VR on PC. Yeah, I'm just saying that in the chat. It's obviously VR on PC because I've got it on Steam, but I don't have a VR for my PC. It'd be cool if I could use my PlayStation VR. Alright, we're just ending this turn, guys, going through all the factions. I'm surprised more haven't been destroyed already. The orcs are still holding out quite well. And now it's my turn. Just imagine if this was a multiplayer campaign, it'd be going on for so much longer. The orcs are building up quite a force over here. Lots of dwarf warriors, and they're very, very, very good. Alright, I'm going to go and attack Schwarzhafen. Doesn't look like I can make it there on this turn. I have declared war. I'm not going to make it there on this turn. Alright, now that we've upgraded our castle, let's go ahead and... Oh, what is this? Cairn Raids, Banshees. Let's go ahead and get an armory. Defense. Doesn't look that good. Now let's go ahead. Oh wait, what can you get from this? The Mortis Engine. Terrorgeists. Well, let's go ahead and get this so we can get some ghosts on our army. I'm spending a lot of money here. And then we'll upgrade this so we can get Crypt Horrors. Now we're talking, guys. Corpse Cart. Black Knights. Yeah, we're talking now. Now we just need money. Jamie Jones, what's happening, man? Alright, next turn I promise we'll have a battle. Aha! So next I'm probably gonna go for the Gaze of Nagash. What's this? Master of the Dead. So that's for this spell. Summons up a unit of zombies. Summoned units degrade over time. Good at defending spellcaster. I really want the Gaze of Nagash. Alright, we'll get the Raised Dead. And we'll do that one. Alright, end the turn one more time. I promise we get to Schwarzhafen on the next turn. Lee is saying there is a wayside to use your PSVR for ED on your PC, just check YouTube. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. Jamie Jones is saying, hey, what's happening, man? How you doing, sir? Yeah, so we just gotta wait for this bloody end turn to finish. And hopefully, we can go and attack Schwarzhafen. I don't think there'll be a major battle, because there doesn't seem to be an army station there. We'll just be taking out their garrison. I'm kind of worried about those dwarves at Oakenhammer. That's almost a full stack on army they've got, and most of their dwarves are armored and shielded, which means they can hold the line pretty damn well against most of what I can throw at them. What I'll need to fight the dwarves... Oh, there's the human army. What I'll need to fight the dwarves is Graveguard, Crypt Ghouls, lots and lots of Graveguard. Have I ever played Wipeout on PSVR? I haven't played anything on PSVR. I've only just bought it today. I haven't unboxed it, so I'm kind of hoping I can return it. But it did come in the box. Huh. Okay, Lee. He's feasting on small folk. A vampire within your dominion is needlessly feeding on the peasantry. They die in horror, in their helmets, they leaving their pathetic farms unattended. If mortals become so fatalistic, then we risk an uprising. The terror must be balanced. So take their lands, it will minus my allegiance, or leave their be, and we'll get a public order penalty. We'll take the lands. And we're going to go attack Schwarzhafen. As it turns out, we're going to have a pretty decent battle, guys. The Mankind army has returned with a level 5 Lord. He's a damage dealer, good at close quarters combat. I have a level 8 Lord, which is a spellcaster, also good at close quarters combat. I have also a Necromancer. I've got a pretty solid army, I'm not going to lie. The corpse cart in there for the regeneration. I know you can't see it because my fucking head's in the way. He's bringing in some halberdiers. He's got spearmen, swordsmen, crossbows. Lots of crossbows. That's probably what's going to hurt me the most. Is he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units of crossbows and 2 units of these outriders. Or pistoliers, sorry. Yeah, they're going to hurt. They're going to hurt a lot. All that ranged damage. So what I'm going to have to do... I'll show you, actually. We're going to fight this one. What I'm going to have to do is form up a main line of spears. Or spears, sorry. Main line of skeletons. I'm thinking of Mankind. I always play the Empire. Main line of skeletons with my crypt ghouls on either side to go around and flank the archers. It's what I call the pincer movement. Yum yum. It's all about strategy. That doesn't always work, because the enemy can intercept your flanking troops. So, yeah. Alright, there is a slight hillside. That's good magic power. So we're going to hold that. So, yeah. Why are these maps always so damn dark? It's never that case when you're playing with the Empire. Main line of 5 skeletons. I keep saying spears, forgive me. Main line of skeletons. Second line of skeletons. 2 units of crypt ghouls on either side. We're going to have our Necromancer in the middle. Manfred von Cardaddy in the middle. Corpse Cart in the middle. Vargolf in the middle. We're going to use him as a line breaker. Excuse me. We're going to have our spears just on this flank here. Just to stretch out the line a bit more. That's everyone. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, he's coming at me. Oh, right, okay. I thought I was going to have to go to him, but no, that's fine. Alright, let's get the Vargolf out here. What is that? Oh! You guys firing fireballs at me. Who have they got as their lord? Who is that? He's mounted on a horse, and he has the fireball spell. That's what that is. How many kills did he get with that? 12 kills with a single fireball. What is that? Where are my spears? The cavalry's gonna charge me. I need my spears. Those pistols are gonna try and take out my crit rolls. So we're gonna fall back with them.
These lands are mine.
Alright, we're gonna spirit leech these guys.
Nagash was weak.
See if we can raise the dead.
Come to me.
Alright, it's only their cavalry coming at me. Come on, raise those damn zombies. Alright, the zombies are rising. So the zombies are going to rise out of the ground, bogging these guys down, allowing me to get my skeletons in there. And that is a waste of his cav. Necromancer fall back. There's no point in chasing them. We'll use an invocation in the heck if we have to on those guys. Hopefully they'll waste all their ammo. We'll chase him off. We'll get our skeletons to chase him. See if he's paying attention. Yeah, he's paying attention. There's no point in chasing him, guys. He's using the fireball. Hitting Manfred. Alright, that's it. We're moving forward. We're moving forward. Alright, we almost wiped out that entire cavalry unit. Alright, so our skeletons are just going to chase those pistols off. Our zombies can just charge forward and bog them down. We need to move up because their range damage is really hurting. Let's get our corpse cart nearby those skeletons on the flank.
No. Corpse cart.
Come on, you guys, chase them down. As you can see, we took down quite a lot of their pistoliers here. In all fairness, if we lose zombies, it's not a big deal. They're literally meat shields. That is their description. I don't know why this stream is really laggy. That's weird. Josiah, what's happening, dude? Alright, that guy keeps casting fireballs at me. It's not nice. Are we regenning? We should be near the corpse cart. We're not regenning.
The living will join us.
I'm gonna cash an invocation in the heck with my warlord. Alright, so my zombies are dying pretty quickly. I don't really care. They're supposed to die. Alright, we got our dudes over here, gonna run over there. We got our dudes over here, gonna run over there. So are you. Alright, we're gonna start engaging our front line. Spellcaster's getting a bit too close. We're gonna charge forward our front line. Reserve line can move forward a little bit more. Corpse cart needs to get up there. My skeletons managed to catch their horses. What are they doing? Get them flank around with those dudes. Come on, skeletons, get in there, please. Right, they're gonna get flanked. Manfred, move up. Spellcaster, stay near. Let's cause some mayhem and raise the dead just in the back line.
Address thee as master.
Let's get these guys to flank around. Raise those zombies. Please.
Fresh troops.
Don't stop until they're all dead.
not doing it, is he? No, he didn't raise the zombies. That's annoying. What are you doing, mate? Get out of there. Necromancer, please.
With haste! Now!
Raise me some damn zombies.
Legions! Arise!
There you go.
Our time is now!
Alright, skeletons. Move up. We're doing fine. You're doing fine. You come back around here. You guys kill them. Move in the reserve. Spellcaster's fine. Corpse cart is fine. Manfred's fine.
My cure is death. Blood kiss.
Now we strike! Forward, man!
Alright, we need an invocation in the Hank over here.
By Van Helm's will! The guard to the man of us! Behead them!
Mortals quail.
What can we do? Let's see. Let's spit it with the enemy commander.
Suffer death.
Manfred's gonna get stuck in there with some models. Slicing that guy's head off. He's just getting in there, killing all these crossbows.
We surpass Nagash.
The enemy's running.
Harvest them.
Move up. This is going pretty well for me.
The dead are mine! Time to rise!
Raise some more zombies and watch that happen because it's really cool. Although the enemy's running for their lives. Oh, he didn't cast the spell. That's annoying. Alright, let's just reform our army. Oh, we won. You can just see little pockets of like dead zombies here. Yeah, and mankind running for their lives. Pockets of bodies. It's great. That's what I love about Warhammer. So we won quite decisively. I lost 500 dead. And he lost a good 700 or 800, so yeah, not so bad. Manfred getting 41 kills. That unit of horses there getting 104 kills. It's nuts. Most of them were skeletons though, so I'm not so worried. More XP. Occupy. So we secured the province. We've got some other vampires that were raised here. Raise up that castle a bit more. Which will be Castle Tempelhof. Castle Drakenhof is under renovations. Yeah, we're doing pretty good, guys. I'm not gonna lie. We're doing really good. Let's build up this castle as well.
The truth on
Manfred Denningstein is needing another upgrade. Now, do I want him on a horse or not? I'm gonna give him some melee attack boost. Alright, we can issue a commandment in this province as well. We're gonna have the growth go up in there. And get more growth going and we should be fine. Alright, let's fast forward through this turn. Who's we still got in the chat? We only got 2 people left out of 10. I guess it is midnight. I'll probably take a couple more turns and go to bed myself, guys. Lee Ryder's still here. There we go. Lee Ryder doesn't sleep. He's always here. He's probably busy playing on his VR. Alright. We got some people raiding our land. Let's go take out these rival vampires. We're just gonna wipe them out.
Strike out. This
and then we'll go back to Schwarzhafen. Right, what else can we build? We're just upgrading everything at the moment. Wolverine's still here. Ah, okay, Lee. Alright, man. Alright. Actually, we're in a really good spot right now. As you can see, this is what I was talking about at the beginning of the stream, guys. The difference between the corruption. Okay? Obviously, over here on the right, we've got all the vampiric corruption, turning the land cold and dark, and utterly miserable. And then you've got the light over here, okay? The lands that are not corrupted, okay? The lands that are still green and fertile, and everything grows and lives. And then obviously you have my undead lands over here, which is pretty cool. Really, really smart. We still got skill points. Our Necromancer can level up. So... Alright, so we're going to raise the dead. We're going to increase that spell. Bloodlines. Huh. So we have 3 bloods, so we can get a bloodline. Master Infiltrator, Puppet Master, Blood Dragons, Military Commander, Bestial Juggernaut, the Strigoi. I like the Strigoi. No, where did the menu go? Vengeful monstrosities who dwell among cemetery graves, the broken-minded Strigoi embrace the primal force buried deep within us all. Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna awaken this guy. I'm gonna awaken that dude. Alright, we're gonna recruit him on the next turn. He'll be good for the second one. Lee's saying Dark Eclipses on the VR is a MOBA and it's free. MOBA? Oh, one of those games. Alright, let's fast forward through this. I'm quite curious to see what I can do with Strigoi. Could be an interesting lord. It'll be quite expensive to run 2 armies, though. I don't think I could afford it right now. Hey, look, we can go take Crag Dromar down at the bottom there. Massive online battle arena. Yeah. Alright, that's actually worth a look, actually. What'd you say it was called? Dark Eclipses. Hello, YouTube. Dark Eclipse on VR.
Darkness comes.
Alright, from Drakenhof, let's see if we can raise the Strigoi. Alright. Now, let's actually kit this guy out with a proper army. Okay, let's first off, what are these guys? Armor piercing, ethereal causes terror. I don't seem that good. Let's get 2 of them. Let's get him some zombies. And then end the turn. Dark Eclipse Review. Let's check this out real quick. I'm on advertisements, unfortunately. Yeah, that looks interesting enough. I do like the look of that one. Again, I don't think I'm going to keep the VR. Scum Clan, have I played much Warframe? No, not really. I mean, I played it when it first came out years ago, but it was so buggy and glitchy, I didn't think anything of it. Obviously, it's better now, but I just don't have the time. Yeah, I haven't really put much thought into it, to be completely honest. Alright. Let's see what else we can get. We're gonna start kitting out this guy's army. Ah, we can get Graveguard now. Alright. Alright, let's get some units of Graveguard. As many as we can get our hands on.
Patient.
Who are these guys?
More land.
Oh, we've got some orcs.
Impress me. Attack.
Let's take out the moots and get more territory.
Or die.
Let's sack this. Get us the money. Get us all the money. Alright, let's get the skeleton warriors. He's got the Graveguard, he's got the Cairn Wraiths. We'll get him some Crypt Hoarders. Graveguard with great weapons. It's gonna be like a really elite army to take on the dwarves. We've got skill points to assign. I'll throw this one my last turn, guys. It is 10 past midnight, and I'm actually a bit tired. Give him more melee attack. Save progress, of course. Vampire count, save. Make sure that saves. Yep, saved. Alright, guys. Well, oh, we didn't take the move. Anyway.
What?
Alright, we can't afford to repair it. We'll do that next time. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching this episode on Total War Warhammer 2. If we get more requests for it, and if it gets really popular, we can do some more streaming of it. If not, then I'm not too upset about it. Oh, that's cool. You can see the vampiric corruption properly spreading. Look. That's cool. That was awesome. Like, the vampiric corruption's already starting to spread outside of the settlement. But what we're going to be doing, man, is I'm heading off to bed. It is late, and I've been streaming most of the afternoon. Thank you once again, 5th Legion, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Good night.